A new bombshell has entered the villa. But I thought the string theory was gonna work better. Let me mute my phone. Amaya, it's Spinner, DJ Spinner. I don't know. Like, because as a man, why are you having a soft jawline? Like, I don't think she has much of a personality at the minute. Maybe we are not really getting to see it because they always have their tongues down each other's throats. They're just checking for tonsils, so we don't know what went there. This is Love Island. People be making out, and that's how they're getting to know each other. Every challenge is basically foreplay on Love Island. So if you're coming here to kiss people on the cheek, nobody will be for you. Kama Al Huda, like, girl, when Marabu, your name is Huda. It's okay, just own it, please. What's going on? And I was like, I guess you're ready to be a stepdad. You're not the stepfather. You're the father who stepped up. You're ready to print the t-shirt. I need to have butterflies when I speak to you, innit? Ah, boring. What a boring couple. Because after I watched that clip, a podcast clip, where she said next the hard R, Meoga na Huda wakaonana uchi wakashikana tususu. Hi besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case it's your first time, yeah, hi. Karibu sana, my name is Sandy Jones. Welcome to the Sandy Gang, Sandy Gang, Sandy Gang. A new bombshell has entered the villa. I should refer to my house as the villa for all of the summer season because my favorite reality TV show is back. I hope you're screaming where you are. So we start with USA. USA is the one that's out already. The children are mad outside if you can hear them. I'm so sorry about that. I don't even know why they're so loud. It's a Monday. Go do your homework. Anyway, Love Island USA premiered on the 3rd of June and UK should be premiering tonight, the 9th. But we will start with the USA one because there's enough meat on it. There's 6 episodes out, including the After Sun. So let's talk about my first impressions of all of the islanders. Let me know yours as well in the comment section. If you don't watch Love Island, you're really missing out because you could be contributing to this conversation. So I found a random site with all the islanders' names, so that's just the one I'll use. I won't use however they came into the villa because I don't remember, honestly. Plus, the first episode was like a nice, meaty 2 hours. I was so excited. Alrighty, so the order they appear in, I think this is even just Wikipedia, but the order they appear in is Islander number 1 is Green, the 22-year-old boy from LA Cali. How do I feel about him? First of all, Olandria making that comment about how he's just a baby, like his breath still smells like breast milk. I'm fixating my son. I'm just like, girl, did you have to do that? You just met this man. But I love how much energy he has already. He's I think he's a dance choreographer and he's like semi-famous on TikTok. Will probably be a lot more famous after the show. But like he has just so much energy about him. He's excited to talk to people and you can tell he was giving me F-boy energy in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. But when they did that challenge where they were like, how many girls have you ghosted? How many nudes have you sent? How many girls have you cheated on? He was the only guy who had never cheated on a girl. So maybe he just plays the field because he's single. And then when he commits, he'll be very, very committed. So I'm really, really rooting for that. I thought it was proper kismet that him and Shelly, I can't pronounce the second name, it's Haitian and I don't want to butcher it, had already met before. Like, yes, there's a 5 year difference, but like age is just a number unless it's like minor age, then age is also like a cell. But it's so cute. I feel that they'd already met each other. They said they met outside of a club, I think in New York, and it was like, oh my god, I like you, oh my god, I like you too, and then they never spoke again, and then they meet in the house, and I'm like, oh my god, string theory, this is your person. So I really thought that they would like pick each other. So in the beginning when Shelly went and kissed White Boy, what's White Boy's name? Charlie. No, it's not Charlie. Charlie is the UK boy. It was a different guy. Austin. His name is Austin. When she ended up kissing him, I was just like, how is this your type, but also this your type? I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit judgy because I mostly find people of color attractive. Anyway, she goes ahead and kisses him and like, okay, I choose this one. I was like, okay, I really thought she would choose him, but you know, whatever, man. Like, whatever happens, happens. So anyway, she ended up kissing both, and then oh wait, she did pick him, and then he was stolen by the tiny racist girl. What's her name? Ulissa. And then that's how she ended up with Charlie. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry, I'm picking on you. And then Charlie and Charlie kind of go together. But I like that he was also an option for her. So him picking, like him, her getting bumped to him wasn't so insulting. Like I already found you attractive, but I thought the string theory was gonna work better. Let me mute my phone. So yeah, I really liked them together. I really thought it was gonna be something, and now they're just worlds apart. So I don't know. First impressions though, I mess with them both. Then we go in with Amaya. Oh, it's written, I think it's mostly written alphabetically. That's why it's this way. Amaya came in as a bombshell. And Amaya is which one? Amaya, it's Spinner, DJ Spinner. I don't know. Niache too. Yes, it's exactly who I thought she was. So Amaya is this bubbly, fun, extroverted black girl from I think New York or wherever she's from, and she comes in, and I think the energy that she had towards Ace was what Ace was expecting to get from Shelly, who is saying like she burns slow or whatever, because they have a lot of flirty banter, but they don't do anything about it. Even with this little weird move for oh, what's this on my shirt, and then when she went to sniff it, then he kissed her on the forehead. I was just like, you're like corny but cute. And then like I just feel like it's fizzling out because none of them, either they're both used to being chased, or I don't know, they want to just play the field first and see if they get back with each other. I don't know what that is about. I wish it went harder earlier. So when Amaya came in and picked Ace, I think for third base, because she was like, I'm gonna try into this one who is coupled off. I really, really, really was hoping that she would be able to steal, but Mr. Man is married, so that was not going to happen. Then we go into Austin, who has spoken about Charlie. Charlie is the UK boy. Why are you all doing my London boy like that? Like, when I hear a roadman accent or like a London boy accent, like already I'm just like, exactly. I think it's because I fell in love with Love Island as the original Love Island, the UK version. So I always in my head think Love Islanders should come with a London or a UK accent. Then you come here just sounding American, and I'm like, eh. So yeah, I feel really bad y'all are doing him like that. I love the structure of his face. I love his jawline. I love that it's an angular face. Like, because as a man, why are you having a soft jawline? Like, anyway, so he came in and me, I was like, people are gonna fight over him. He kisses Shelly in the first or second night and thinks she's gonna pick him, and nobody stands for him. The crickets were loud as hell. All the guys stood up for the bombshell. Which bombshell did he come in with? Sierra, is that Sierra Ortega? Yes, he came in with Sierra. And everybody stood up, like four guys stood up for Sierra, even though they were in couples, and nobody stood up for Charlie. And I was like, listen, he's as attractive as Sierra is. I don't know why. Wagwan with that. But anyway, I'm really glad like he's gotten his babe. The blonde girl who came in for him, what's her name? Hannah Fields from Tucson, Arizona. Yeah. She is 23 and Charlie is 27. Makes sense. It's working out. I really thought Charlie and Charlie would especially click because I think they're the oldest people in the villa. That's weird as hell for me to say that the oldest people in the villa were born in 98. Hey, those are children. Anyway, it didn't work out. It's fine. It was just my imagination that it would, and it didn't work out. So Hannah has come in for him. I don't think she has much of a personality at the minute. Maybe we are not really getting to see it because they always have their tongues down each other's throats. They're just checking for tonsils, so we don't know what went there. But I guess I'm rooting for them. We'll see where it goes. I feel like it fizzled out. I don't know why, but in my head, he really just dates women of color. So like Atabueka no Nzungu, but I don't know. I don't know what Guan. Hopefully they last. Then we go on to Sierra. Sierra had to share, what's his name? Nick with the girl who didn't come to kiss anybody. What was her name? Was it Taylor? Is her name? No, it's Bella. I've been calling her Belle A for the longest, and I was like, why would she write it like that and then pronounce it Bella? Belle hyphen A, and then it's Bella. And I'm seeing her full name is Isabel Ann. So it's really Belle A. Anyway, Belle hyphen A. Oh, she's only 22. She's the one from Hawaii. So she was, I guess, a slow burner, and she came in with this, oh, I'm a church girl, I'm a classic girl, I don't kiss on the first date, I'm gonna kiss all the boys on the cheek in the challenge. Even when Charlie came in, he was respectful enough to only kiss her on the cheek. But like I was just like, okay, if you wanted here to save yourself for marriage, you should have gone to Love is Blind. This is Love Island. People be making out, and that's how they're getting to know each other. Every challenge is basically foreplay on Love Island. So if you're coming here to kiss people on the cheek, nobody will be for you. And I think it ended up showing because when Nick was in a challenge with a bombshell, Sierra, and Sierra kissed him, she was like, I must kiss as well. And that's the day. And I'm glad that's the day she opened up because her man's is gonna get stolen. He gets stolen anyway. And I think it was really, really messy of Nick to kiss both of them in the same night in such intimate spaces. What are you doing? I really, really like that he's playing the field. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's only 6 days in. You don't owe anybody anything. Nobody's anybody's boyfriend or girlfriend, even though there's a couple who I want to mention who think they are mother and father. But, like, the way you go about it has to be respectful. Because usually, you go on a date with a girl in the real world on a Monday and a different girl on a Tuesday, or even on the same night, 2 dates, and they would know, they would meet. It's fine. But, like, here, when I have to live with the other people that you're pursuing, it's rude if I find out from them. So, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nick? Also, I don't think he's that attractive. I don't think he's attractive, period. I don't even like his teeth. Like, look, no, I don't like him. So I don't understand why all the girls are phoning. But anyway, everybody and their type. Then we go on to Huda Mustafa. Hi, Huda. First of all, she said her name was Hara the first night. I was looking down at my phone, and when I heard that, I looked up. I was like, Hara? How do you even spell that? Then I look at it, and it's Huda. Kama Al Huda wetu. Like, girl, when Mwarabu, your name is Huda. It's okay. Just own it, please. What's going on? So Huda comes in, and I think she's a painting and all of that. I really didn't agree with the fact that she took that long to tell Jeremiah that she had a child. She told all the women. So why won't you tell your love interest? And I feel like some heavier things, people like on like Love is Blind who are in it for marriage would be more willing to accept. Many people go on Love is Blind and already have kids. So they usually seek out other people with kids as well so they can blend their families or whatever. But like this is Love Island. Like at the best, you're going to live with a girlfriend at best. Nobody has even gotten married off Love Island yet that I know. So for you to expect me to be ready and willing to be a stepdad to your 5-year-old, like they've been alive for 5 whole years, you're crazy. And I think it was really unfair. Like I get, she kept saying, "Oh, I want to know if I trust him, if it's for me fully, da da da." But I think she wanted him to almost fall in love with her so that that bombshell didn't like break them apart. You understand? And I think that's really manipulative. I didn't mess with it at all. They are like this with each other, like so intertwined. And I get it. I get it. Sometimes there's a spark and you're like, this is my person. You don't want to leave. I get that. But they're not open to speaking to anybody else. Ace has brought that up multiple times. Ace is personally my favorite in this regard. He has made it his life's mission to bully Jeremiah. And I enjoy it so much. He calls him out on his like he's just not messing around. And even when he was talking to Huda, he was like, "Yo, are closed off. Like, no, we are not. We are ready to talk to other people. Nobody ever pulls me for a chat. When will you pull you for a chat when you're showering naked with Jeremiah? Like, when will I pull you for that chat? My style joined the threesome as well. So I just wish that they were more open to exploring other people. I also really hate how she received, because she didn't even receive her. This girl I just spoke about, what's her name? Amaya Espinal. I really hate how she received her because she didn't even receive her. She hated her from the get. Huda gives me vibes for she's the type of girl who, if she finds you with her man, she'll beat you up instead of beating up her man. I don't know you, girl. I don't know you anything. Why are you beating me? It doesn't make any sense to me. She's giving me that vibe. And she was like, oh, I'm not usually like that. The moment that Jeremiah, because Jeremiah didn't even kiss this girl back. I don't know if you guys saw, his lips were just, and I was like, I guess you're ready to be a stepdad. You're not the stepfather. You're the father who stepped up. You're ready to print the t-shirt. I don't know what that was about. But the moment she realized that Jeremiah was not interested and had stated that, all of a sudden she's like, oh, my sister, she's hugging her. I really don't know why I was so out of character. I was overreacting. She called this girl a bitch 1,000 times. Like every clip she was like, that girl is just a bitch. Who does she think she is coming in here and taking my man? That's my man. Nobody's boyfriend anyway, and it's a challenge. I was just like, if this is the kind of girl you are, I don't know even like what kind of example she'd be setting for her daughter. Like just sit there, queen. Everybody knows Jeremiah was never going to leave her, but how she reacted, because she did not respond. How she reacted to the entry of a new bombshell who seems to be very very interested in Jeremiah, because Amaya, Jeremiah, their names even go together. Leave them be, girl. Let's see. And I feel like Jeremiah is so infatuated. Obviously, she's a beautiful girl, and I guess they have banter. But like I feel like he's so obsessed now. The moment she is not looking at him, because he can't even do anything with anybody else, because she's always at the villa saying, I'm gonna sit somewhere he can see me when he's talking to other girls and so on. So the moment that he is alone, like away from her, and there are no prying eyes, and I'm talking about Casa, I feel like he's gonna be the cheatiest cheater ever. And you're not a man, so you're not really cheating. But I feel like that's when he'll be able to be his true self, and also being removed, because the bombshells who come in for Casa, the Casa girls usually are watching the show. So it'd be like, so are you ready to be? I think they'll ask the difficult questions. Are you really ready to be a stepdad? And come on now, he's not ready to be anybody's stepfather. I wish they would explore other people. I wish she was less of a mean girl, because she's definitely a mean girl, whether she knows it or not. But like, if this is their journey, I guess this is their journey. I just wish some tests worked. And I feel like the only reason now all the OG girls bonded with the new bombshells is because the bombshells ended up picking single men. If they picked them, I don't know. I don't know. It would have gone so different. So we've spoken about Amaya, Austin, Charlie, Shelley, is Sierra Ortega, Hannah Fields is the other blonde girl. With Mustafa, we just spoke about Jeremiah Brown. Oh, he's 25 and she's 24. And Nick, like I said, he had no business kissing those two girls. I don't think he's that hot. I don't really see what about him like attracts them to him. Maybe I haven't seen enough of his personality. I don't know. But also, I've never liked really a clean shaven guy. Where is your beard as a man? Please, as a man. Eh. Then Olandria. Olandria is, what's the host name? I almost said Maya Jama. Then I was like, Ariana Maddox. Eh, Jesus. So Ariana said that Olandria is her favorite girl at the moment. That's her girl crush. And I see where she's coming from. Mine is Shelly still, even though she's coming out of her shell hella slow for an extrovert. But like, she likes Olandria because like she says it as it is. She makes for good TV. I think that's like the bottom line. She makes for really good TV. It's crazy that she kept saying she wants a cowboy. Cowboys are her type. That then they bring out a cowboy in dreadlocks. I was so confused. Like that southern draw. You know how they drag out their words. It's awkward for me when like a black man in dreadlocks is speaking like that. I know they come in all forms, shapes, and sizes. Beyonce is our southern queen, but like that draw, like Glorilla was ratchet back in the day, you understand? And then now it's like a new thing and whatever. People are attracted to it. I love that it's a cowboy that came in for her. I hate that they're both slow banners. I feel like somebody needs to poke and prod the other person to come out of their shell. So if you're both gonna be ambiverts who are mostly introverted unless there's extroverts around you, and I don't find any chemistry with them. They look like friends. They could be brother and sister for all I care. They only kiss in challenges, which I don't know. I think they should try to kiss out of challenges to see if is there really a spark, or is it the adrenaline and the dopamine from like winning the challenge or whatever that makes them feel like they're attracted to each other. I think they should try and do a little datey date and try and see, is this something we really want to work towards, or we stop wasting each other's time so that when a new bombshell comes, we're willing to go. I also really did not like that she was so, when there's blindfolds on, you're gonna stand and kiss Ace because that's someone you're attracted to. And he was okay with it. He was like, don't worry about it. She was upfront and he was okay. But when he stood up for another girl to see if he could recouple and see if there's something there, then she was so pissed off. She didn't even want to sit next to him. She moved seats, and I was just like, he forgave you for a whole kiss. You're not gonna forgive him for just standing for a girl. Plus, it was like day 2 or 3. Relax, we adjust. So she's really giving me double standards. I feel like when Casa comes, she's definitely going to come back with another man. And if he comes back with another woman, she will hate him for it, and she will make him like beg for forgiveness for the rest of the season. But like how she's allowed to explore, she's giving me that, which I don't know. The double standard is not cute, and I hope she proves me wrong. I really do, because I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for everybody black. Like I love me a black beautiful queen. Alrighty, we've spoken about Hannah and Huda, Jeremiah and Nick and Olandria. Next is Taylor. Who is Taylor Williams? Like now I feel like I don't even know who anybody is. Oh, Taylor is the cowboy. I'm so sorry. The whole time I thought I was looking for a girl. The Taylor I was looking for is the cowboy. Oh yeah, his name is Taylor. I forgot. That's a unisex name. Anyway, like the reason I had to search him is because he's a beau. I don't. He's not the type of guy I would like anyway. I think the only thing I like about like Southern men is like the chivalry, the opening of doors, and da 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 da, and like throwing petals when I walk, as you should. But like other than that, I don't know. It's like okay, he's a cowboy who owns 4 horses, and he doesn't really have a personality. When it's the boys, I think he comes out of his shell a little bit more. Also, he's a little too skinny for me. Like I don't like. I'll break him. I'm 100 kilos. I'll break him. So I don't find him attractive in any way, shape, or form. But I hope that Taylor, the cowboy, I have to keep saying them together so I remember who he is, and Olandria find some common ground eventually, and a little bit of a spark. And truthfully, I think that the spark will come when someone who is their type or more their type comes in. Either another guy comes for her. These girls who say they're slow burners, I feel like it's a lie. Because when you're with the right man, you're a fast burner all of a sudden. And me, if there's no that instant spark and chemistry, like you're already my friend and that's it. Like there's nothing else we're discussing. I need to have butterflies when I speak to you, innit? So yeah, sorry Taylor, I'd forgotten who you are. Isabel Ann, she was a beau. I think she was on the wrong show. She was, and I think I know when they said body count, her body count is 1, so it low-key makes sense that like she's a little bit reserved when it comes to the PDA. She's a 22-year-old in America though, so our body count of 1 is like unless she's like super chatty and like a Texan or like a Republican. I don't know, I don't get it. But like it's fine. Have your I'm gonna kiss guys on the cheek for the first 5 days or whatever. I feel like it was almost a bit. Like she made a script of the ideal woman on Love Island and she tried to live it. And she realized it doesn't work like that. On Love Island things move quick. If you don't have a partner, you're going home, as she saw. If even if you have a partner, they're kissing you in soul ties. Soul ties is crazy. And when they're done kissing in soul ties, they're kissing here in the booth. So if you don't move quick, sorry to you. So I think she was just on the wrong show, and she kept saying nobody picks her. I hate that she gave Nick a chance to be like apologize and hug her for too long. Ah, it was almost a lingering thing of like, oh, if you came back as a Casa girl, or if we meet on the outside, then we'll see. Ah, boring. What a boring couple. I'm glad she left because I don't think she would have picked up soon enough. And I'm also glad she left because I think Nick was wasting her goddamn time. It was always gonna pick Ciara because Ciara is spicy or whatever they call Latina women over there. Like she has some edge to her. And that was obviously his type. And she came in and kissed him immediately. And you are still waiting 5 days. Very nice. Then lastly, we're gonna talk about Yulisa Escobar. Girl, what is wrong with you? When she was like, oh, I just came from an 8 year, was it an 8 year or a 9 year relationship? She's 27. Yeah, she was like, I'm from a 9 year relationship. And all the girls were like, and no ring. And she's like, yeah, no ring. That's why I'm here. I was just like, ah, okay, if she's in a 9 year relationship, then she's pretty good at commitment. She's probably like a serial monogamist. And I thought she was going to be like the of the show. Like she's going to stick it out with someone. And then she was with Ace, and I think she was giving him the energy he wanted, a little firecracker, and they're tiny together. He says he's 5'10", but he really looks like 5'7" or 5'6" in video. And she was 4'8", so 4'8" or 4'9". She was like, I can sign up for disability, but I won't. I was like, ah. She was wearing heels, and he wasn't that much taller than her. So if you have a whole foot on her, there's supposed to be a very big height difference when we look at you both. And I just think he was lying about his height. Anyway, I don't know where they just pulled out of the show, and I celebrated so loudly because after I watched that clip, a podcast clip, where she said with a hard R, I was like, girl, you white, you are not allowed to say that. So there's a lot of racial slurs she uses when she speaks. The kids are really trying to speak louder than me. And I think she's transphobic as well. And she wears MAGA hats. And she wants to make America great again, and she's an immigrant. So I don't understand because it's you they will throw over the border. And there's also been chat about being both transphobic and racist, which is weird to me because it keeps picking the black girls in the villa. So I'm like, if you don't like black people, why are you picking black women? It's a bit weird to me. But since like the rumors started going around, the stuff he's been posting is getting deleted by whoever is currently managing his account. So I just hope that we are wrong. Because me, I don't want anyone with any phobias, even if it's just the transphobic. Like, I don't want any isms. Okay, okay, that will work for me. But anyway, that's what I think about people so far. I watched After Sun as well. I don't usually watch. There's no After Sun on UK, but they have like a day where they just put all the bloopers together. I've forgotten what that episode is called. But like that one I don't usually watch. But After Sun I watch because I want to know how they feel. Sometimes we'll see the bombshells before they go into the villa and they'll tell us who they're going there to see. Ariana Madix talks about also who she likes and who she doesn't like and so on. So I really like that I watched After Sun because it was eye-opening for me. I can see who will make good TV. I think good TV will be made by Olandria, Ace, Huda, aka Huda, just because like she's moving quite mad. And who else will make good TV? I think that's it. Those three will make really good TV. I think Shelly will forever be friend zoned if she doesn't make a move and quick. She's like everybody's magical black friend. Like everybody goes to her when they want to say their secrets. People gravitate towards her and tell her. I think she'll be everyone's bestie, men and women. The problem with that is now in the end, nobody sees you in a romantic light. They only see you as their free therapist. And she's the only bisexual person on the show right now. So ideally, she should be able to get with both women and a man. And she's the only one who's not getting with anybody. So Shelly, pick up your socks so that you can make for good TV. Boring TV is at the minute being made by. I don't even like his accent. I don't even know what that is. I hate how he talks like he drags out his word. It's also boring TV from Taylor at the minute and very boring TV from Jeremiah because he came here to be a husband. He's already gone to the corner and like someone was saying, oh, you're like when they bring a foreign thing, like that's his type, like I guess a foreign, they call them exotic, I hate that word, when they're spices anyway, when they bring in another foreign girl, like I don't know, maybe a Persian, some Kim Kardashian vibe, I think that's when he'll be able to look away from Huda and be like, okay, I'm on Love Island, I should be exploring my options and not just coupling up with the first girl that my eyes met, because literally he said their eyes met and they coupled up. So he's making for boring TV. I hope they bring his type to a T so that he gets tested and we see if he truly wants to be a stepdad or if he's just being a stepdad because ameoga na Huda wakaona na uchi wakashikana tususu. Yeah. So those are my thoughts at the minute. Please leave yours in the comment section below. I look forward to reading all of them. Another episode will come out tonight, so tomorrow I will watch episode 7, but I think I'll give it a bit of a gap. I'll maybe watch until Casa, so I have more to talk about when I come back. If you're an avid Love Island watcher and you would like us to do a review together, hit me up in my DM on Instagram or on my email or in this comment section and let me know, and maybe we can just all sit down and discuss our thoughts and feelings so far. UK starts tonight and I'm too excited. I'll watch it before I go to bed because yeah, those ones, the London accent, that's very sad. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next Tuesday. Mwah.